Hey folks, I'm Red and this is my Watcher of Realms channel, and this is the free-to-play series. We are on the Aracha account and we have just logged in for day number 18. So this is day number 18 and we are making some progress in campaign. I've gotten through hard stage 6, chapter 6, and we are trying to get to this gold stage, and I don't think I'll quite make it. But do not sleep on campaign, because early game, these rewards are really, really good. All these crystals, all this energy, these diamonds, even the epic spirits here to upgrade your heroes. So do not sleep on campaign. The other thing to keep in mind is that gold raids can be very key when you're early game, because this is a good source of gold. Okay? Even though there's some debate, people would like to say that you shouldn't ever use the gold raids, but early game they're actually quite useful. And you're always doing a cost-benefit analysis, right, to see what is most useful. For me, I need to upgrade gear, and that's one of the major ways that I improve my heroes, that I then make progress in other areas of the game. So I will use the gold raids to get enough gold to upgrade my gear so that I can make progress in areas of the game that I need to. So I did finish 4th in the Mystery of Artifacts. That gives me a good chunk of gems here, and that'll pay for 200 energy if I need it. And that means that I also got a lot of artifact material. So I figured I would just forge what I have and we'll see what I get. So I can do 10, and I think I can do a 10 here. Yeah, okay, so I'll do the epics first and see if I get anything useful. Okay, all epics. Okay, Keen Wisdom is really good, so I'll keep a few of those, upgrade those. The others I'll just use as kind of fillers, extra stats basically. And let's do 5 of these individuals. Keen Wisdom again, that's good. Okay, and 2 more here. So you have a chance at a legendary, and I didn't get any there. So have a better chance of legendary here, and there's possibility of mythic. So let's see if we get anything decent. Out of 10, and we got a couple legendaries. Okay, Broken Nightmare. This is decent, early game. Soul Binding Crystal, also decent. Okay, and a lot of Keen Wisdom, so okay, that'll be fine. And that's basically it. So that's all I can do. Really, you don't want to farm artifact material raid until you can really get more of this mythic material, because it's just not worth it to just get a lot of epic artifacts. But for me, I'm early game, so it's okay. I'll be fine. And I'll just upgrade my heroes until I can push farther into the mythic material. As you can see, I've actually got a lot of gems here, a lot of diamonds saved up, and this is mainly from just going through campaign. So every time you beat a campaign stage like this, you get these rewards for completing. So 25 diamonds, but you do, 20 stages, that's a lot of diamonds. So it's definitely worth doing that. I don't really need to use any of the diamonds right now, so I'm basically just saving them up, and that'll come in handy for the events. Tomorrow, all of these things drop, so the shard summoning, the spiritual altar, the brave conquest, all of those resources will be very useful for me. So I've done a little bit of Void Rift, but I've mainly been focused on getting enough gold, and I thought I've got this gold bonus on, and I bought that from the shop here. So if we go into the shop, I purchased one of these gold bonuses. I depleted my guild coins a little bit, but I think it's okay. And I just need to make sure I've got 14 hours left, that I use it as much as I can. What I'll probably do is, there's now an Oracle's Trial for Gear Raid 1. So I'm going to try and push a little bit farther in Gear Raid 1. And I think I can probably get up to this stage 13 which will allow me to get mythic gear for my chest piece and my weapon, and that will really improve a lot of the stats for my heroes. So I'm going to push through Gear Raid as much as possible, use all my energy, and maybe buy a little bit of energy. I do have some of these huge stamina potions that I can use, and so maybe I'll do that, use those. Well, let me get through the shop since it's open now and do some refreshes here, see what I can find. There's some auto battles, those are useful for me later on, and I'm basically just saving them up as much as possible, but it's nice to have. There's a stamina potion, I will take that. And any kind of discounts that I can get, I will take. Let's see here. Insignias. The heroes here that I can use as food. There's a couple. So this is good. Maybe not the wisest thing to spend money on, but I always get the huge stamina potion here. And I do have a guide on what I recommend that you buy early, mid, and late game, so do check that out if you like. And the guild boss, I got my second chest on Nightmare 2, so I'm gonna claim that, and I get 2 of them, which is nice. Get some good energy there. All right. And here I got a crystal. Nice. Okay. So a lot of good energy there. And I've signed in, I get my rewards. Yeah, so I think I'll probably push in through Gear Raid 1. So let me try and do that now. Then I can spend a bit of energy and I'll see how it goes. I do have some nice heroes here. I've got Valk since the last time I tried Gear Raid 1. I usually don't run a Gear Raid unless there's some kind of event or tournament on. And now we've got Brave Conquest as well, so I'll get points for that. Let's see if I can just do this with these heroes and their current stats. There we go. And Vierna just knocks him dead. Cool. So yeah, I should be able to push through to stage 13 there. Let's finish that. We'll keep going. Stage 12. Let's see if we can get 13 down. And we get some chances at mythic gear. Okay, so this is going to be a little more difficult, but I think I can still do this. Okay, same setup and we'll see if it works. So Mari is quite key for the defense down, which allows me to bring these mobs down a little bit quicker. And so she is very useful, at least in this stage. Later on you need someone who does more of an AoE defense down, but at this level I think we're doing okay. She also has a slow, which allows my other heroes to be doing a bit more damage, and when she's got her icicles going, that is similarly the case. So there we go. Doing some good damage here. And put in my healer, and then I'll get Novras in there in just a minute. Okay, so I definitely need the heals there. And I'm starting to lose Vierna on this side. Yep. but I think I can still get them down. Let's wait on Abomination. I think I'm gonna need my Dolores here, and some Novras damage here. Get Aracha going as well, and then see if I can just pull this Fiorina alt and get Vortex going. Let's see if use Abomination here to tank some of the hits. Yeah, I think I'll be able to do this, no problem. Okay, pop these. Pop those. There we go. Good. These guys disappear. And that's it. That's stage 13. Not bad. So now I have mythic gear chances, which is nice. The cat is happy too, apparently. Alright, stage 14. I'm not sure I'll be able to do this, but I'll try. See if I can do stage 14. So that doesn't work. So I guess I need to farm a little bit more gear. I'll just farm here on stage 13 for a bit. At least I get a chance at mythic gear. And then when I've got enough decent legendary pieces, I'll roll them up, and maybe in the next day or so I'll push up a little bit further into these other stages. So I think I'll just do that. And I've got a bunch of stamina here, so I'll just use up what I can. So when you're mid and late game, you basically want to spend all your time, all your energy in the gear raids. And you want to build up your inventory of good gear that can be rolled up. And then you sell the things that you don't think that you'll use. And at that's basically when you're getting just mythic gear. So stage 18 gear raids. Before that, you probably still need to farm a little bit in the gold raids to get enough gold to roll up the gear that you think might be usable. So it's kind of a trade-off, and just that when you're early game, you probably need to use the gold raids a little bit, and then when you're late game, mid game, late game, you don't really need to at all. So I'm not there yet. I still need to farm a lot of gear, but I also probably need to use the gold raids so that I can roll up the gear that I think might be usable. And again, I'm keeping everything that I get at this point because I don't have a lot of good gear. But there are certain stats that I'm looking for, that I'm hoping for, that will roll nicely, and yeah, we'll see if I can get some of those. Okay, so I've got a few pieces. I've got my energy down. I've got more energy coming in. So I think I might be able to make some progress in the Brave Conquest here. I don't know if I'll be able to get these ancient crystals. I don't even know if it's really worth it. But I will continue to use my energy that just regenerates on its own, and continue to spend gold here in the shop occasionally. So I think that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Do subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.